Can't see anything. We're getting into it now. Can't see anything, really. Gee, it sounds good. Wow.
Jimmy, you're excited?
Very. I was actually up at 1:30 last night in anticipation of actually getting back on this track, because obviously we've been racing at Doomben for near on 4 years now, so it's, well, not 4 years, but on and off sort of scenario.
What were you hearing about?
Look, everything's been positive about it. I walked the track probably 2 months ago, and I didn't want to do it again until I actually galloped on it, because I didn't want any preconceived thoughts of the track. I just wanted to go out there and feel the track, its firmness underfoot, or whether it be soft underfoot. And this morning I was just ecstatic about it.
I mean, the sound sounded great, but there was little kickback either.
There's no kickback. They're actually just bouncing off the grass roots. It doesn't appear that they're actually getting into it at all. Mick Goody told me that afterwards that he actually put 10 mil on it last night. So, you know, you would, if you were going to get kicked back, you would be expecting somewhat some sort of kickback. And we've got a pretty heavy dew here this morning. So, the way the tracks galloped on this morning, there's nothing but positivity.
What are the other jocks saying?
They're all impressed with it. The only scuffing that we're doing is just of grass. There's no cutting into the grass, there's no lifting of the grass. It's nice and clean underfoot. Young Lani Fancourt worked out in front of me in that last gallop that I did, and she actually said that she couldn't even hear my horse in behind her, which is, you know, that tells you how good the track is.
The back straight?
The back straight, obviously that was the last bit to be laid. I couldn't fold it either. Our work, basically we worked off from the 1400. So we were only cantering, but look, you know, obviously that's probably a little bit still immature, but they wouldn't be racing on it. Well, one thing I can assure you, Mick Goody's not prepared to put his neck on the line too early yet, so I know that he was very confident in what he's produced here today, or what he's put up.
You got a real excitement about it?
Very much so. As I said, last night I had a fair bit of anticipation and I couldn't sleep, and getting up at 1:30 because you know, it's been a long time since we've been on this track, and we need to get back to it. We need to restore confidence in our racing, and this is our premier track, and everyone wants to see Eagle Farm up and running. And look, you know, behind the scenes, people are really working hard to try and improve our portfolio and our industry. And look, I think you know, once Eagle Farm's up and fully running, you really see Queensland thrive.
What do you think it'll be like the first day back, Jimmy?
Excitement, I guess. Look, it's obviously going to be extremely exciting. Especially knowing that we've got a track that I think is going to hold up. We won't be back to full racing for a while yet, but it's just going to be nice to move away from that day in, day out grind of going to Doomben, going to Ipswich, going to Caloundra sort of scenario. I think it'll be really, really exciting to actually get back and you know, have a track that you can be patient on and actually give your horse every opportunity to find its feet.
Jimmy, I know we'll have trials first, but can you see any reason why we won't return to racing here as a matter of urgency?
On the 22nd, I think that's where they're planning. We've got trials here next week. I'm not exactly sure where Mick Goody was planning on putting the rail, but I do know it'll be in a lot further than where we galloped here this morning. You know, I don't see a reason why they would not. I mean, the track sounds beautiful. They seem to be bouncing off it nicely. They're not cutting into it. I'm more than sure that the only reason why they wouldn't race here in a fortnight is if we had a pretty heavy rain or bad weather.